All right, great team win. Great way to set the tone of this series, and unbelievable crowd. I mean, electric crowd. I mean, we got to figure out. We got to play, South Carolina more times, or figure out how to get that type of crowd more often, because that we feed off the energy, and just appreciate the students. We're making a ton of noise. Everyone that was lined up. I mean, it looked like a sea of people down the left field line, and then everybody, in their seats, just clapping and standing up, and 2 outs, 2 strikes, just making noise, and all those things. Our players feed off that energy. So really appreciate the crowd and the energy and the atmosphere and the electricity that made DKS rocking tonight. So we had pitching, we had some defense, we had timely hitting, scored 3 runs with 2 outs. Colin Priest with a big 2-out, 2-run double. Josh Pano had a 2-out RBI walk. And then obviously the exclamation mark, what felt like, really just kind of that nail, that final nail when JP hit the bomb. And then Lucas getting 9 outs, that's tough to do. And to do it the way he did it, and pitch the way he's done that before, and it's super valuable to have a guy like Lucas that can be extended and save a game and go length for us. So that's big time. But a lot of bright spots tonight. But obviously we're happy with the win tonight. But there's a lot more to do this weekend. So certainly not satisfied.
I don't know. It was just kind of an in the moment thing. I don't know if I'll make it tradition or anything. I was just excited.
I don't think you got an at-bat in the series last season, but you've been down here in South Carolina a couple years now. At what point did you realize how meaningful this rivalry was, and how special was it for you to get that homer tonight?
As soon as I got here, I knew how important this rivalry was, just not for our team, but the state of South Carolina. Our objective and goal every season is to beat the Gamecocks, and that's just what we want to do. We want to compete as hard as we can. We know that they're a super good competitive team, so we just want to essentially outcompete and just compete to our best ability.
Yeah, I mean, just looking at our bullpen, we've got so many different guys who can do, that role or whatever. I mean, we've got Drew, Reed, Igor, just a bunch of different guys who can kind of fill that spot. And, for myself, kind of going into that, I mean, that's just the first step. Now I'm going to pass the baton, and we'll see where it goes. We teach one thing here. I mean, the other day, Seven brought up this thing. That's the difference. So, I mean, that's the difference from, Gaffney, holding his foot on the bag there. That's the difference between both of those balls almost going out. I mean, it was a tough moment, but, that's the difference.
Did you